Hello, everyone. It's Mike Schoonover with the 812 Living Group and host of the 812 and You blog. I have the privilege of being joined today by a pastor at Sojourn Church in New Albany, Bobby Gillis. Bobby, thank you for joining us today. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. So glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Did I get the pronunciation of your last name correct?
You did, and that was actually pretty impressive. Most people say Giles or Gilles or anything but Gillis, but
Yeah,
you
right.
nailed it.
Right. Okay. Well, good deal. Hey, have you on today. You guys are hosting an amazing event. I wanted to make sure that my listeners knew about it. On July 17th, this coming weekend, you all are hosting a health and wellness clinic. Tell us a little bit about that and the kinds of services that'll be offered.
Yeah, we wanted to do this because obviously for the past almost year and a half, I guess, we've sort of been in this shutdown mode with coronavirus, and um, obviously that's very important. But I think that has also meant that many of us in the community have put all kinds of other health things on the back burner and maybe haven't even seen a doctor, even if we have one in a long time. I mean, and so when I was thinking about, should we do this? I was just thinking even of myself, like I did something in my shoulder, like right before COVID hit. And then COVID hit, and I thought, well, I'll just wait until this whole COVID thing is over. And then the months went on, and months went on, and uh, now I've never got the shoulder checked out. And I've heard a lot of other sort of anecdotal evidence of, people kind of going through similar things. And I thought we should just do a health clinic and maybe, get some folks to come out that either they have a doctor, but they just haven't gotten things checked out in over a year, or, there's a lot of folks in our community that don't have a doctor. Maybe they don't have health insurance. And this would be obviously a great opportunity for them.
Yeah. Yeah, really, I kind of laugh because it's like the only health care you needed for the last 18 months was a COVID test.
Right.
You need that, or you're going to just wait. Uh,
Yeah.
so, what kind of services can people expect to find at the clinic?
Well, so we have a team from Norton that'll be doing wellness checks, and basic stuff like blood glucose, blood pressure, that sort of thing. We've also got some family nurse practitioners and doctors that can see people that have particular problems. But the biggest thing probably is we've got a lot of partnerships with health providers in the community that will all have info booths there. So we didn't just wanted to do a one-time thing. We wanted to give people resources and access to, like, how do I get long-term needs met, whether that's medical conditions, or even like how do I get food? People could be hungry, or access to school information. Floyd County Head Start's going to be there, things like that. We'll do some eye screenings as well. Okay. So we just wanted that comprehensive, whatever you're curious about or you're in need of, you can come and check it out. And hopefully we have something for you there. Yeah. Lactation consultants. We've got a group that's doing infant car seat checks. And that's one of those things that no one thinks of. But I mean, I've had several kids, and like, you think it should be easy to strap in a car seat, and it's often not. And so your baby's born and you're being discharged from the hospital, and you're down there trying to figure out, how does this thing plug into the car? So we have a team of trained technicians that will check out and make sure that your car seat is in good and proper, like it's supposed to be, and kind of give you tips for that. And so it should be just something for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, trained technicians, I think, is the proper term, because you don't need an engineering degree to get some of those in. Sports physicals for kids, is that something that'll be offered?
We don't have specific sports physicals. We do have a couple of family nurse practitioners that certainly would be able to look at kids, but they won't specifically be doing sports.
Okay. What compelled Sojourn to put on this event?
Well, we've done it. We did it once before. It's about 8 years ago. And it was, we had a lot of folks from the community that really appreciated that. that was before I actually was involved with Sojourn New Albany. I was at Sojourn Midtown over in Louisville, and Sojourn Midtown has done this quite a few times, and it's literally been life-saving for some folks. They come and they find out that maybe just their blood pressure is going through the roof, and they had no idea, and so that prompts them to let's figure out what's going on, and then they discover that they had this potentially life-endangering thing that they can get taken care of. So yeah, I think that's kind of the big thing is we just decided, man, it's been a long time since we've done this, and we need to step into it. And it's almost like we've done it for the first time, because we've got a lot of different folks than we had back in 2013, and hopefully this will be something that is helpful, and we can learn from it, and we can do this. Maybe we'd love to make it like an annual event and just get better and better each time.
Yeah. And I want to just to pick up on something you said earlier. It is an annual, or it's a one-time event, something that you're hoping to be an annual event, but people aren't just going to come and be left hanging. It sounds like you're going to help them, guide them for ongoing care, give them resources for ongoing care as well.
Yeah, we've got some great community partners. Hope Southern Indiana is going to be there, and so they have a food pantry. They have crisis relief and family stability programs. Choices Life Resource Center, which does STI, STD testing and treatment, and all kinds of abortion clinic alternatives. Lifespan does independent resources and programs for the elderly and those with disabilities to get them to be able to live independently for as long as possible. Our place is going to have a booth with information about their smoking cessation and substance abuse programs. Wellstone will have a mental health table. LifeSpring Health Systems has a brand new health clinic in New Albany, and so they'll have an info booth. So again, we're trying to make sure it's not just a one-time thing, but people can learn how they can, here's a brand new clinic in New Albany that they can go to anytime.
Yeah.
Floyd County Health Department will have a booth there, Floyd County Head Start. And so, yeah, we hope that it'll be something that people can come and find value in for the long haul. Family Health Centers of Southern Indiana, they've got health clinics in Jeffersonville, New Albany, and also Harrison County, and they'll have a booth there as well.
Yeah. Wow. So, it's wonderful. I heard you talk about everything from baby care to senior care and everything in between. Is there a target audience for this event? Who is best to show up here?
Yeah. So we did try to make it as comprehensive as possible. So I would say there are two people in the target audience. And one is if you don't have a doctor, like who your doctor is, and you're going for regular checkups and you have a relationship with that doctor, then this is for you. Also, I think those who, if you don't have health insurance, you wouldn't go to the doctor because you wouldn't know how to afford it, and you don't know what free options are out there in the community. You just have no idea what organizations are out there. Then this is for you, because this is a good community. There's a lot of providers that are doing things, and if you don't know, you can't get plugged in.
Right. Well, and that's one of the main reasons I wanted to highlight this event. There are lots of needs in our community. We see those around them, and I love that you guys are stepping up and filling that void there. Not only providing some care, but also providing resources so that it's not just a one-time event. He's Bobby Gillis, pastor at Sojourn Church in New Albany. Bobby, appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Hey, to stay up to date with all that's happening in Southern Indiana, whether it's community events or local real estate information, follow us on our blog at 812living.com/blog, 812living.com/blog. You can even subscribe to have all those updates sent to your email directly.